We are going on a trip around the world again to the world's oldest brewery, and do I have a great recommendation for you. So if you're looking for a great and true Hefeweizen and one that will surely make you look like a connoisseur, then join me on this tasting. My name is Eddie and I have tasted and sampled many beers from all over the world, and it is my passion to help you find that perfect beer you're looking for. Whether you're looking to try something new or there is something very specific that you're looking for to pair with your food, I got your back. Welcome back, beer lovers. Thank you for spending the next few minutes with me. As I said in the intro, my name is Eddie, and on this channel, I taste and review all kinds of beers and give you my most honest opinion about them, as well as some ideas to pair them with your food, just like the one you're about to watch. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you're notified every time I release a new beer review video. And if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button too. Now, what did I say? Today we are going on a trip to the world's oldest brewery, our friends at Weihenstephaner, and I always butcher their name. And today I am going to taste their Hefe Weissbier, which is a true Hefeweizen, because to be a true Hefeweizen, it has to be brewed with the Weizen yeast, which is a particular yeast from the Weizen region. So this is a real Hefeweizen, and for a real Hefeweizen, there's no glass better than your Weizen vase. And having the right glass for a beer is always important. So if you want to get your own set of glasses, Beer Connoisseur TV glasses, look in the description below to see how you can get your own set of glasses, so you always have the right glass for the beer that you're tasting. Now, that was kind of like a rush pour there, so a lot of foam there, as you can see, but that's part of the characteristic of this beer, and that's part of what you want the Weizen base to help you with. So, where do we always start? Appearance. The 3 C's of appearance, which are, come on, you know them by now, you should be reciting along with me: color, clarity, and carbonation. Color, this is bright, what do I call that? Bright orange or pale yellow, maybe. It's kind of like a pale yellow, but it's really bright. It is somewhat cloudy, and I did see sediment as I was pouring the beer, so it is definitely a it has some sediment there, so it's definitely hazy and cloudy, and lots of carbonation actually. I was reading somebody called this medium carbonation, but I'm going to call this a high degree of carbonation, because I see a lot of fast rising bubbles there around the whole base here. So yeah, lots of carbonation. Now the aromas, right? And being a true Weizen beer, I'm excited to see what aromas are like here. Oh, and by the way, 16-ounce bottle. Actually, a little bit more than 16 ounce. It's a 500 milliliter bottle, which you always get extra points with me for that, right? Now, aromas. Let's see. Yes, very citrusy. Yeah, a lot more Pilsner-like than I expected. But I do feel, I can smell some of the cloves, and maybe even a hint of banana there. Some sweet, definitely sweet malts all come through, but nothing overpowering anything. You really have to try to pick it out. But yes, lots of interesting aromas there, but overall pretty well balanced aroma there. Now, where do we go next? Let's go for the kill. Let's go taste it. Oh yes, absolutely great. First thing I would say, it's very refreshing. The beginning, it has a little bit of that I don't know, like bitter, a little bit bitter, just coming out of the on the tip of the tongue, but not that, you know, nothing hoppy or anything like that. It's just a little bit bitter, more bitter than I expected. However, in the middle of the palate, you have all that banana, citrus taste and flavors exploding there, and the end is pretty crisp. It really, the finish is really pretty crisp and dry. So, but very refreshing. And I definitely call this light body. I don't think this is a medium by any means. It definitely feels light. I am so thirsty. I just needed that second swig there. Now, the part that you come to me and the part that makes you a connoisseur, the food pairings, right? Now, with Weissbiers, you know, which is nothing else than, you know, Weiss is white, so white beer, Weissbier. As a general rule, these Bavarian style beers are good to pair with, you know, lighter foods, seafood, shellfish, those kinds of things. But I always say, try to stick with food that is from the place where the beer is brewed. So the first thing I'm going to recommend, which I have actually recommended this before with other Bavarian style hefeweizens, and it is Weisswurst. And make it a whole Frühstück if you want, you know, with the pretzels, and do breakfast with it, because that's what, you know, that's how they do it. When in Germany, do as the Germans do, right? So yes, this will go really great with Weisswurst. And if you want to go with some seafood, I love scallops, and I think a nice plate of seared lemon butter scallops are going to go really great with this beer, because it actually has a little bit of that carbonation. It's really going to help you enjoy that, you know, cleanse that palate bite after bite. And believe it or not, this beer goes great with Mexicans and spicy foods like that. And I haven't recommended this for, you know, for a lot of beers, but a spicy chicken burrito, yes, this is going to be great with, going to go great with this beer. As far as cheese, go with the mozzarella. It has some, you know, texture, and it's creamy like that. Look for cheeses that are soft and creamy to pair with this beer, because it does have that creamy character to it. So cheeses that are of that same character and kind are going to pair really well. So let's go with the mozzarella for this one today. Now, you know, I always leave you a gift, a secret, down in the description below as far as a dessert pairing, and today is no exception. Go open that up, see what I have for you down there, and I think you're going to really enjoy that one. And I actually make that myself, and it goes great with Weihenstephaner Hefe Weissbier. That concludes the lesson. Let me ask you, have you had Weihenstephaner Hefe Weissbier before? What do you think of it? Have you paired it with anything? Drop me a line, leave me some comments below. I love to hear from you, and I love to learn from you as well. There you have it, my friends. I hope I have helped you increase your beer knowledge, as we are both on this journey of becoming connoisseurs. And I encourage you to be on the lookout over the next few days when I release my next beer review video. And until then, enjoy!